Every morning after 40, your body whispers something. Maybe a little stiffness in the lower back, a breath that feels just a bit too short, or that fading morning spark you used to wake up with so effortlessly. Most people shrug and say, I guess this is aging. But in Japanese longevity culture, this isn't aging at all. It's a disruption in your internal rhythm. In Japan, there's a quiet saying, youth is the harmony between breath and movement. When that harmony fades, the body grows older. When you restore it, you feel alive again. And today, you're going to experience a 5-minute ritual used by Japanese elders, monks, and martial artists to restore youthful energy no matter your age. It's simple, it's gentle, and it triggers systems inside your body that modern science now understands to be the true drivers of long-lasting vitality. But before we begin, tell me your age and where you're watching from. I read every comment, and I love knowing the community I'm guiding through these ancient practices. And if you're ready to bring youthful energy back into your mornings, tap the like button. It helps this wisdom reach more people. Now let me take you to a quiet mountain ridge in Japan. More than 800 years ago, high in the misted temples of Mount Hiei, monks noticed something curious. The elders who lived the longest weren't the ones with the strongest muscles or the strictest discipline. They were the ones who kept their hara, the deep center of breath and balance, open and alive. Their breath moved smoothly. Their hips stayed fluid. Their posture remained steady and calm. They developed a short daily ritual to protect this inner center. A ritual so simple they could perform it before sunrise in just a few minutes. They called it Shin Koku Taiso, the deep breath movement practice. Samurai later adopted it. Okinawan elders used it well into their 90s. It became one of the hidden threads in Japan's longevity tapestry. And the more you look, the more you realize something profound. This wasn't exercise. It was devotion, a commitment to moving through life with intention, softness, and ease. Modern research, surprisingly, is now confirming what these elders intuitively understood. In 2023, a breathwork study in Kyoto showed that adults over 45 who practiced slow belly breathing for 5 minutes increased oxygen flow and lowered morning tension significantly within the first week. Another study from the University of Ryukyu discovered that simple circular movements of the hips rehydrated the fascia around the lower spine, reducing stiffness in just days. And a neurologic study from Tokyo showed that breath-led micromovements activate the vagus nerve, calming the stress systems that accelerate aging. Now, you might wonder, why does something so gentle work so powerfully? It's because 3 systems inside your body begin to decline after 40, often without you noticing. First is the diaphragm, the quiet engine of your body. When it weakens, your breathing becomes shallow, and shallow breath is the beginning of chronic fatigue. Second is the pelvis and hips, your true center of movement. When they become rigid, your lower back compensates, your posture collapses, and simple movements start draining your energy. And third is the vagus nerve, the body's main calming switch. After 40, stress lingers longer, recovery slows, and sleep becomes lighter. When the vagus nerve is dormant, your entire system feels disconnected. The Japanese ritual you're about to learn wakes all 3 systems up. It doesn't ask you to work harder, it invites your body to remember how to move with ease. As we move into the next part, I'm going to guide you through the full ritual. Gentle breath, fluid movement, and grounding posture, exactly the way the monks practiced it. This is where your morning energy begins to transform. Now that you understand why this ritual has been treasured for centuries, let's step into the practice itself. You don't need equipment. You don't need flexibility. All you need is a few quiet minutes and a willingness to reconnect with the parts of yourself that modern life slowly pulls out of balance. We'll move gently. We'll breathe slowly. We'll wake up the systems that aging tries to silence. Let's begin.
Start by placing one hand on your lower belly. Feel that subtle warmth under your palm. This is your hara, the center the monks protected so carefully. As you inhale, let the breath drop low, as if it's filling a small stone bowl deep in your abdomen. You're not forcing the breath, you're inviting it. Allow the belly to rise softly, almost like a small balloon growing round and light. Then exhale longer than you inhaled, letting any tightness drain out of the body. Imagine each breath polishing the inside of your chest, clearing fog from your mind, settling your nervous system like still water. Within a few cycles, you may feel a quiet shift, the shoulders easing, thoughts slowing, the body remembering something ancient. When you're ready, let your feet settle into the ground beneath you. Stand tall but not stiff. Think of a willow tree, rooted yet relaxed. Now begin moving your hips in slow, gentle circles. You don't force the motion, you follow it. Small at first, then gradually wider. Feel how the lower back begins to soften. Feel how the fascia around the hips and spine starts to warm and unwind. Most people move too quickly during this, but not here. Slow movement rehydrates the tissues that stiffen with age. Each circle wakes up fluidity you may not have felt in years. Now reverse the direction. Let the breath stay long and unhurried. If you notice your mind drifting, bring it back to the center of your belly. That's where this practice lives. When your hips feel warm, let the movement fade naturally. You're not stopping, you're simply completing the circle. Now, gently roll your spine forward, allowing each vertebra to follow the one before it. Don't think of bending, think of pouring. Imagine the spine moving like water spilling from a cup. When you reach the bottom, slowly rise back up, stacking the spine piece by piece until your posture feels effortlessly tall. This movement allows the cerebrospinal fluid to circulate more freely, one of the hidden keys to clarity and energy. It's like turning on a light inside the spine. Many people notice their breathing becomes deeper without even trying. Now, soften the shoulders. Raise them just a little, then begin drawing slow, delicate spirals. The shoulders often carry the emotional weight of years, responsibilities, stress, long days hunched over screens or steering wheels. These spirals melt that weight. Feel the warmth building across the upper back, down the sides of your ribs, through the base of your skull. The breath flows easier now. The neck feels lighter. Reverse the spirals. Let them feel smooth, rhythmic, almost musical. You're not just moving, you're tuning the upper body like an instrument. And finally, settle into a soft stance with your feet about shoulder width apart. Slight bend in the knees. Imagine a small weight dropping into your lower belly, anchoring you. As you inhale, lift the breath gently. As you exhale, let the body descend, not physically, but internally, like settling into a quiet lake.
This stance was used by Zen monks to steady their minds before long hours of meditation. It teaches your nervous system to return to balance, to be calm without being tired, to be grounded without being heavy, to be centered but still alive with energy. Stay here for a breath or two. Notice how different your body feels compared to when you started. Notice the softness in the breath, the ease in the joints, the clarity in your awareness. These 5 minutes awaken parts of you that aging doesn't erase, just hides. The real magic isn't that this ritual is ancient, it's that it's repeatable. You can return to it anytime your energy fades, anytime your breath feels shallow, anytime life pulls you out of rhythm. 1 minute upon waking, 1 minute before meals, 1 minute before bed. These small rituals accumulate, weaving youthful energy into the fabric of your day. After just a few days, people report mornings that feel lighter. After a week, their breath deepens, their hips open, their stress loosens its grip. And by day 30, something remarkable happens. You don't just move differently, your life moves differently around you. You stand taller, you breathe slower, you respond instead of react. You feel younger not because time reversed, but because you restored the systems that time tried to take. In Japanese wisdom, there's a guiding truth. Take care of your center, and your center takes care of your life. If this ritual helped you feel a shift, even a small one, tap the like button so more people can find this practice. Share this video with someone over 40 who needs more energy, more breath, more ease. And don't forget to subscribe for more Japanese longevity rituals each week. And if you're ready to commit, comment below Day 1. Your 30-day journey begins the moment you choose it.